Well, good morning everybody, welcome to another video here down back in Kensington. I'm on Farnworth Street. Now, I was down here last week when a woman in her 30s was left fighting for her life after suffering extremely serious injuries here after being stabbed by a 48-year-old man. Alam Uyiwa Oti, I think is how you maybe pronounce it. He was charged with attempted murder. I'll go over and show you when I can cross over. Anyone remember the Pythian pub here? I'll get a close up. But anyway, it was just over here on Pythian Close. I'll overlay what I seen. It's just down there it was. Now, I was down here the very next morning, totally unaware of what had happened. I was stopped about here and just got footage of the police in the area. Nothing intrusive at all, but the policeman was adamant that nobody should get pictures or videos, which is fine. I totally understand when it's something sensitive like this, but now I might be totally paranoid, but I had a sense, like a profound sense, that it wasn't just about the poor lady's situation, but maybe more of I don't know. Let's just say it's gone very quiet in the police. Anyway, in other news, in fact, the very next day, this shop was in the news as locals have had enough of the smell that comes from it, a fish and death smell of the place. Now, I'm glad that I didn't do that video that day, because I read about this the next day, and I can honestly say, on the corner of Molyneux Road here, it absolutely stinks, and I get it's hard to explain, but it does smell like. No wonder the locals are fed up. But yeah, it was the Pythian pub. Any memories down the Pythian pub, anyone? There's some loading going on, isn't there? For a cracking picture, which I will overlay here. But locals aren't just at breaking point with the stench. It's the dumped rubbish also that's prompted a wave of complaints to Liverpool City Council. So let's check that out also. So I'm going to walk down Molyneux Road, one of my old stomping grounds down here. It's always been a bit rough around the edges as Molyneux Road. Has anyone seen what's going on in Ballymena recently? Now, for any of those that don't know what's been going on, Ballymena is a place in Northern Ireland, and has become the latest site, shall we say, after LA, Los Angeles, of anti-immigration riots. Now, why? What's prompted such a protest or riot? Well, census data shows that Ballymena has experienced rapid demographic change in recent years, and things boiled over when there were two, and I should say separate, instances of sexual assault by what was described as foreign men. One on a 13-year-old girl and one on a 14-year-old girl. And I repeat, they were separate instances. Now, when I say rapid Let's have a look down Hannon. I used to hang around down here quite a bit. Now when I say a rapid demographic change, the census tells us that over 30% of people living in Ballymena have a main language that is neither English or Irish. Nearly half of that was Romanian, and that figure is 7 times higher than the average across Northern Ireland. Along to Gilroy Road, a fridge, obviously a fridge. There's a fridge in there, look. Can we see it? Maybe not. So the 2 assaults, obviously no excuse for the violence that's erupted, but it is a matter of concern, of course. Not just because of what happened, but it's reached boiling point because people have lost or are losing faith in Westminster. Look at this. This is the kind of thing that you get. And this is why people are losing faith in Westminster. So what's stopping it? What's stopping it from happening here again? It was only last year that we've seen all these riots and protests, to do with immigration. What's been learned from that? To me, nothing. Nothing's been learned from it. Nothing's been. I have got to be careful what I say, because not only have my videos, a lot of them lately, been demonetised because of speaking my mind. It's just frustrating now, isn't it? Look at this, onions. It's just scruffy. But I have to be careful on these kind of subjects, because, as I say, my videos have I think demonetised is probably the only thing that I can probably say, to be honest with you. But yeah, I have to I will continue highlighting our problem here in Liverpool with mess and with neglected areas, because it's important. It's it's something I'm passionate about. It's something I'm sick of, and as I say, demonetise all you want. If anything, it just proves that I'm not doing it for money reasons. I'm doing it because I'm sick of this. And if it upsets someone that's watching this on their telly in their kitchen, which has no microwave, but a £3,000 espresso machine that nobody knows how to use, and a PhD in afternoon tea, then so be it. I really don't care. And this is what happens when people don't put their rubbish away properly. Look at the state of that. The big seagulls, them, you know. But yeah, look, they're all picking at nappies. There's nappies there, look at that. What are they picking at there? Absolute. I'll take a right onto Kensington now and walk up Kensington once again. I'm not going to go over the buildings that I've done a video on that before, but let's just have a look what's happening here in Kensington. That I think some people are a little bit scared to walk down, especially after a certain time. That Jewish cemetery was down there. Remember that one? I do love these buildings though. Said I wasn't going to mention them, but I can't help it. That's just down here. Now, if you're on there, you know, in a you're pushing a buggy or something like that, you're not going to get past. But there's a large police presence down here. Seems like they're all going down the side roads. Don't know if you can see right down there, there's police, there's some up here. It might be from that stabbing that happened here last week. Might be still a bit of a police presence. Oh, alright, you okay? Anything going on now?
No.
Alright, nice one, man. Take care, and you. Yeah, so there's nothing happening. There's not a lot going on. Well, they say that, don't they? But, you know, there probably is. Something's going on because there was loads of police down there. In fact, I should really go down the side roads and see. As I say, it may have been from, you know, what happened last week. I know they've upped the police presence. So let's have a little look down here, right? See if there's any down here. No, I can't see. Oh yeah, it's over here. Well, there's definitely more of a police presence, isn't there? What they've done here though. Remember them signs? They've burnt them off. Remember them signs I was showing you with all the languages on? And they've burnt them off. I think I've counted 4 barbers within about 8 shops. New ones opening all the time. Good job really, because sometimes I don't know where to get me haircut in the first one or the one which is 20 yards away. It's not just barbers that are opening. This is a brand new shop, this. Matzi, phone repair, mobile and vape shop. Once again, another one that we don't really need down here. And this takes us back down to where I started. And Prebbles, the chemists of Kensington. Yay. Seems to be other filming going on down here. Oh, we have a singer. Hey, mate. And look what we've walked into here. John Lennon Drive.
2 minutes, okay? Just wait for 2 minutes, okay?
John Lennon Drive. Used to hang around down there. There's also Paul McCartney Way. I'll take a walk down there on another video. Cambria Street South is a bit of a mess. This is just down the back of the old Pythian pub. It's a little bit littered, I suppose. As for the dumping, I can see why people are frustrated, but it's hasn't been as bad as when I've been here before, so maybe the council have done something about it. Maybe, not too sure. Hello, maybe I speak too soon. Here's the microwave that kitchen I said earlier never had. This is interesting. This bit. Let's cut through here, eh? Now, I can smell a barbecue. Someone's definitely got a barbecue going here. Ah, here it is. There's a barbecue going on down here. It's not really the weather for barbecue, is it? But each their own, I suppose. Might be a little bit dangerous. There's another barbecue here, look. Chicken looks good, to be fair. Yeah, it's a bit of a dumping ground here in front of the school gates. Shopping trolleys next to the old Newsham Park pub on Butler Street. So we're now heading back onto Farnworth Street. We're currently on Bowler Street, which runs parallel with Molyneux, and we're at the back of the Olympia, outside Jesus Christ International Ministries Worship Centre. Oh, Whiteman Street, L6. Look at this. All the way up. And this is what I'm talking about. I spoke too soon when I said it's not as bad as last time. Last time I come down here, it wasn't this bad. There's people's personal stuff there as well. Jam rags. Jesus. No wonder it's rat infested, eh? Look at all this? There's absolutely no need, is there? Absolutely no need whatsoever for all this. And it's, you know, it's not the council's fault, this. That is just people's fault. It's absolutely, you know, just get rid of your rubbish properly. That's all that is. Is that the old police station here on the corner of Romilly Street here? Oh, it's actually on. Well, yeah, it's on the corner of Romilly Street. Anyone let me know? Even stuff like this, dumping, you know, it's a kids' park there, a kids' play area. And you got bin bags, and on the left here we've got suitcases. All kinds of other rubbish in there as well. And another suitcase. What is it with the suitcases? But yeah, just wants to come back, and as I say, I wanted to do a video last week down here, but with what had happened, I thought it was a little bit insensitive, and with the police lady not too happy with me filming the situation, I just thought, well, I'll come back next week then. Maybe it was the week before, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, once again, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.